Hello, I'm Dan Leonard, Senior Director of Economic Development with the Buffalo Niagara Partnership. I'm pleased to be joined by Ron Rienas, General Manager of the Buffalo and Fort Erie Public Bridge Authority. Thanks for being with us, Ron. We talk a lot about the Peace Bridge and other international crossings as part of our work with both our Transportation and Logistics Councils as well as the Can-Am Council. Can you give us an update on what is currently happening at the Peace Bridge? You're in the middle of a major reconstruction project.
Yes, that's the big project. It's a $100 million bridge rehabilitation project. A lot of people think it's just a bridge redecking, but it's much more than that. It's actually a widening of the bridge, including a pedestrian cyclist walkway with an observation overlook right at the international border. It's a total redo of the gantry system, the road lighting, not the feature lighting that we have lighting the underside of the bridge, but the road lighting and new railings. So it will basically be a new look bridge once it's all completed.
What have been the biggest challenges of this project?
Well, the biggest challenge is traffic. As you know, it's only a 3-lane bridge, so we just last week went down to 2 lanes. From November 15th till last week, we had intermittent lane closures, but we now have a permanent lane closure in place. So the challenge is making sure that the customs agencies at either end of the bridge have sufficient lanes open to ensure that they don't back onto the bridge, because once it backs onto the bridge, we don't have that lane flexibility any longer. We undertook a very detailed traffic analysis as to whether we could in fact close a lane on the bridge for an extended period of time. And what that analysis showed is that between the months of October and May, that we could in fact close 1 lane without having any adverse traffic congestion, as long as the customs agencies, CBP in the US and CBSA in Canada, had an adequate number of booths open. Thus far it's gone pretty well.
What is the Peace Bridge doing to mitigate potential backups? I know the partnership has been advocating, along with others, for sufficient staffing of customs agents on both the Canada and U.S. sides during the project, and to help move traffic through as fast as possible.
The big thing is to work with the customs agencies and continually reinforce with them the importance of having the right number of booths open. We're not saying that all the booths need to be open all the time. That's just not necessary. But when there's known occurrences of heavy traffic, there's really no excuse for not having an adequate number of booths open. And as you know, last summer was quite a challenge with CBSA. CBP has done a very good job over the last few years of having the booths adequately staffed, and the same cannot be said for Canada Customs. So we're working jointly with the Niagara Falls Bridge Commission currently, as well as with other stakeholders like the Buffalo Niagara Partnership, to ensure that 2017 is not a repeat of 2016.
Ron, thanks very much for joining us today. We look forward to future updates and conversations as we work to achieve more border efficiency. Obviously, the binational region and our connection with Southern Ontario and Canada is extremely important to our work at the partnership and the economy of Buffalo Niagara. Thank you very much.
Thanks for the opportunity.